How's it, my empire? You have your episodes. One more episode, mate. Doesn't exist. What I think is, it's another secret society. Yeah, but what's your greatest fear? Your greatest fear, mate. It's not today, mate. Today is about the empire, step by step. My dad is a loser. Your dad is a loser. That's what I'm talking about, mate. That's enough about other people, mate. Focus on yourself. What I think is, to be honest, you have your episode. Suffer. If you make those options, we must be fighting for our life. We like those options. But can you fight for your life? But what I think is, it's another episode, mate. Don't be talking about anybody. But first, pay your debts off, favors, bills. But don't talk about the local people, Maori people. But thank you, mate. Something decent. Don't talk about Joseph or Sunny and Tyson, C-Dub and Hims. Yeah, but that's what I said. They're done and dusted. What I think is, you got your episodes. It must be those spicy Indians and stuff. Yeah, but I mean, TikTok budget is a stupid budget, mate. Of course, there's a stomach. You can't finish with skinny white girls. Because you do the same thing to the foreigners. Not in the mind. But what I think is, you've got your episodes. It's all junk. So why does anybody need to die for junk? But it's a gun and knife world. So of course, we've got your episodes. We're not racist. Don't blame the white man. You've got to be thinking clearly, mate. Don't just go after Hell's Angels or the headhunters. But what I think is, if the leader is incapacitated, I can't sleep. Well, I mean, my cousin is a stupid person, but foolish. But what I think is, they can see the leader. So who's the leader? But thank you, mate. But it's not like you got no girlfriend. Wouldn't you like to be smelly and sick right now? Suddenly got a bone disease. Suddenly you ugly. Suddenly you can't talk. Yeah, but I know that job. The job of concerts and biker gangs and those formalities. Talking philosophy. Time when you've got all that shit on the internet. Niggas were dicks and criminals. Conspiracies. Urban legends. Well, those days ended. We've got a young person playing Valencia soccer. Just a few soccer games. And he makes millions of dollars. But that's what I'm talking about. Talk about us. G-Up gang. The boys. That's why I got a bodyguard. Yeah, but your music, it's not like Chirac music. It's not about where we from. The West. The Wasp Nest. It's not about those Indians. They're not Indians for starters. But I guess we're stuck here. So what are we supposed to do if we're stuck here? I know what to do. Make episodes. Yeah, it might be stupid. But that's what I mean. We're stuck here. So thank you for the help. But it doesn't make a difference. What does make a difference? It's a dream. A dream in the mind of everybody. All the homeboys. There's not many to mention. Damon and Loss and all the boys. Colors and Big Zack and Mike. Forget about these beggars and thieves. If this is a temple, then you've got both sides. But you've got your episodes. If you see that you're so far behind, well, that's what I'm talking about. Found a secret society. But to make money, fuck. I'm happy to pay for that. But that's what I'm talking about. At least my friend joined a good biker gang. But it's like the lights, load shedding and stuff. Here comes the police or something. It's not the police job. But it's not the government's job. But you got your episodes. So don't be rash. Yeah, but make them suffer, mate. Well, I mean, it's all about hurting people. I got a battery power, mate. Thank you for the help. Want to see the authentic, authentic shit, you know what I mean? Of course, those people are gone. But that's what I'm saying. Of course, people are extinct. That's why Africa is saying there's only one colored from Southern Africa. Of course, with those people, you've got no chance. But instead of being funny, be serious. But once you are serious, mate, look at life like it's funny, mate. Choking somebody. Of course you choke somebody. Say, what did you say? I didn't say that. I said, I am happy to pay all of these niggers with dicks and criminals. There's even white ones. There must be Maori ones. So they must be somewhere. If there's somebody that's dead sober, yeah, but this works. Because you got your episodes. So you must lock your mind. But if you locked your mind, doesn't work all the time. But facing the darkness is difficult. That's why probably they broke, you know what I mean? Maybe they blind. But we're not racist. If you want to make nice music, it's another episode. I want to get paid. Because I'm a rich person, bro. Fuck the Indians, mate. Eh? Talk about the Chur brothers. Eh? Talk about where you are. But that's what I mean. You've got golden Doritos, golden Takis, all these Cheetos and stuff. So surely you must have a way to live. So why would you choose reality? But that's another episode. Have it to yourself. But that's what I mean. The person's going to look at you like you're ugly. You know what I mean? You got a bone disease. That's a good trick. Coconuts that disappear. Ghosts and stuff. Of course it's bad. But that shit is serious, mate. Smoking the stuff, mate. Eh? Smoking the stuff is serious. But if you're spinning out of control, you talk about skinny white girls. You come to the place with no options. So we need to decide and think about it. Might be an ugly wife. But a woman is beautiful, mate. See Dub and his girlfriend Lauren. You feel like you're getting bitten and stuff, mate. What are the rest of the people supposed to do? We must go to sleep. Incapacitated. It can't just be the water. But who cares about that? Found a secret society. Other things have happened. Yeah, but I mean, we caught these people. But that was a long time ago. So if it's a long time ago, take a look, my friend, at the office. Because you're choosing the predictable. At least sniper and people got money. Not a stranger. Not a dead person. And not a broke person. Somebody who's under pressure. But if you're under pressure, it's Liam's vacation. But I'm a famous person. You've got to be honest with yourself. You're living in the Skrilla. This is not Africa. But if it's not Africa, well, all those things, mate, they got brains, but they're foolish. They're stupid. If you're stuck, then episodes are the best thing, mate. Another murder, another sighting, another thing, mate. But that's what I mean. Step by step by step. But that's what I mean. You're not the only person that's dreaming about that. But that's the way I see it. If you're stuck, then what are you supposed to do? It's always us. It's never those people. But those people are beaten. So what are you supposed to do? Make episodes. But it works. Maybe because it doesn't want to listen. But right outside the garage door could be an army of goblins. You know what I mean? Right outside the garage door could be your worst nightmare. Blade. All these things. The way I see it, what's your point? This is for the empire. Because right outside the door could be the very monster that you have empowered. That we are happy to pay, but we are still stuck. Well, stuck. Well, if we're stuck, can't always be bad. Well, if it's bad, let's be fucking honest. Fucking thing could be right outside the garage door. Big up to the boys, mate. I got a nice missus. But right outside the door could be the monster. So how can you go round the corner? Do you see what I mean? But that's another episode. Because this sounds stupid. But does it sound stupid? So how can a white person tell a colored person, we stuck, eh? It's been a long time. But you're asking too much. So you've got to be straightforward. Don't blame him. Because right outside that garage door is the Matrix. Right outside the door could be what you're dreaming about. But unless you're in the physical world, maybe it's this guy with his bone disease. But what do you think they are doing? But you're in a gun and knife world. But that's what I'm saying. Face reality. Maybe outside the garage door is an army of goblins. Maybe that sound is the sound of what you are paying for. Not me. Can't come after me. Because this is the foreigner's territory. It's been a long time. Maybe millions of years, but you don't want to listen. Could be an important message. But right outside the garage door could be somebody screaming for help. But if you're asleep, incapacitated, but that's what we're talking about. It does make a difference. Well, that's what the empire is talking about. What I'm talking about is that's my job. Well, if you're dead sober, with nothing to smoke, hungry, how can you talk about a person? But you've got your episodes. Well, it sounds stupid, but what I'm trying to tell you sounds stupid, eh? Until you were asleep, incapacitated in Vietnam, fighting the ancient world, means nothing. If something is outside the garage door, whether you're a rich person, is what I mean. A rich person is no better. Because if you're a rich person, comes rich enemies. Like me. Somebody. What I've tried to tell you. It's not dropping names. It's about paying your bills off. But that's what I mean. You're stuck on this level without realizing. Right outside this garage door could be what you're dreaming about. Harry Potter kitters and Colvins and TJs and high school. Everything you're dreaming about, bro, could be right outside your garage door for messing with the leader. So there's no point in hurting you, not the mind. The mind is important. But what I'm trying to show you is the person dead or the person has caught us. But that's what I'm happy about. I'm happy about somebody in a biker gang, but not really happy. What I'm happy about is not much. But what I'm trying to say is, sounds stupid, but you are patient. But yeah, you got your episodes, we got our episodes. Maybe for other reasons, but you'll be fighting for your life. The ancient world was no good. Because in the ancient world, they paid with gold. But we paying with spice. But yeah, you're asking too much. But right outside there could be what I'm talking about. There's nothing special about you. So that it doesn't work like that. But you've got your episodes. Without realizing, right outside your garage door could be the son of Satan. What I'm talking about, Bete. But what I'm trying to tell you is episodes of philosophy don't work unless you've got money. Of course you'll be robbed. For me, with the king of thieves, now to talk to the darkness. If I'm drinking, you must drink. If I'm getting pussy, you must get pussy. Don't be allowing that. Because everybody's dream is to come in a garage with couches, fridges, beers and cakes and stuff. For some reason, we've got a society that we've captured. The thing is, you follow the leader, but if you find your own music or something, then you wait for permission. It's not that I want to talk, but I don't want to. But I'm supposed to be the leader. Philosophy don't work unless you've got a pot to piss in. Unless you've got Africans. Don't be racist. There's white ones as well. There's all sorts. Maybe you are dead already. But if you are dead, you must be alive. If you are not alive, then right outside the garage door could be a lizard. Could be the very rapist, Colvin and Harry Potter Kitter. Niggers with knives in England. Guns in Canada. You won't know. But philosophy don't work unless you are available. The person who chose that option is always blaming you. So the way I see it, these episodes are just as good. Well, what's the reason of being jealous? Who cares about bitches? Who cares about the cops? Because the cops could be right outside. They could be right outside dead Africans. So how can you live in a place like that? Maybe that's why so many people have said, enough with the Indians and chapati. Enough with the government. Yeah, stand up, but unless you guaranteed, which too many people want to choose my cousin. But that's what I'm talking about. Right outside could be Ant-Man and all these items. You end up checking, oh, you've chosen this level. To get out of this level, there's only one way. Gang power. Brains. Engine power is different. Many reasons. This level is not so bad. Must know with money comes powerful enemies. With responsibility comes all these gimmicks and stuff. Something that is a trail, it's like a beer, must come from a brewery. A video must have something. Sometimes what's in front of you is the very monster. But if it's a monster, it must pay for that. Well, that's what a nigger is talking about. Well, that's what the weapon is talking about. The vampire. How society is so corrupted. How the world is important. We'll come to those episodes. But first is to pay off your debts. To pay off favors. And then talk about witchcraft. All these things. When you're awake. If you're awake. If is a different story. But that's another episode. But maybe one more episode. But because I've got children. Whether they're children given to the system. What I think is the mind is too important. How do you think I feel? Some African, the slums can do neuroscience. But there's no battle like the battle with your own magic. But big up to the boys. But if you speak for men, you must speak for women. If you're going to be rude, you must be disrespectful. But if you're going to be respectful, the way I see it, pay for that. Don't worry about what you lost. If you're stuck, then it makes sense to make money. The way I see it, I'm the leader. Don't call the servant. But it's accepting. It's harder than paying for it. Understanding is another price. But that's what a rich person feels. Well, that's what I feel. Well, that's what I mean. That's how I found out. What I'm saying is, you must pay for that. Look at this inside. The different peripheral view of the inner workings. No matter where you are, it's unanimous. If you see the leader, you don't go for the leader. Of course, you see a leader. It's like asking Donald Trump or Barack Obama. Exactly. You don't talk to DJ slaydem. Say, what have you done today? Not what you are doing. But you've got your episodes. So, of course, that's better. Of course, you're suicidal. You want to cry. But that doesn't work with you. What I've learned, if you're stuck, you need to dig deep the energy. But sometimes you must think about it. Sometimes you must have a distraction. Good distraction. But even better, money. Of course, with those criminals, you'll be robbed. It's inevitable. It's not just inevitable. It's two big words. It's going to happen. With those type of niggers and criminals and bitches like that, you'll be robbed. But with the vampire, there's no point. The aim of the game is to follow the leader. Of course, those things exist. Unless you're being buffooned. But if you're being buffooned, what I think is a lot of things. But it's better to scout. But episodes will fuck with those people. Well, suffer. Suffer is to better. The people are right. You must look like you've been through hell and back. The way the people look. You mustn't be looking nice like this. You must look like you've been through hell and back. Yeah, but you can't pay the same enemy who is going to hurt you. Yeah, but you can't pay the same enemy. No matter what they say, I got a good bodyguard. Unless he was so afraid. But what I think is a lot of stuff. But maybe that is the Mad Max. Maybe your time is limited by our time. Everybody's got a friend. Everyone's got family. But where's the friends? Where's the family? Only in the good times. You can finish girls. You can finish money. But there's an episode. Because you must go to sleep, right? With nothing open. With nothing open. What I'm trying to say is it a Pailangi or is it a colored person? You're allowed to call the cops. Maybe the cops will bury you alive. Because one day you finish the cops. because I saw the same thing. But what I'm saying, you want to do something about it. You can't go forward. You can't go back. Maybe you are blind. So if you are blind, well, to hell with the beggars and thieves. To hell with the black people. All these dead whites. Then to hell with you. But what I'm saying is, exactly that sentiment. That statement's what I'm talking about. Okay, it's horrible. Okay, it's bad. But the way I see it, if I'm drinking, then everyone must be drinking. But what I'm saying is, if it's supposed to be a Wakanda ideology, well, you got your episodes. Well, what I mean is an awkward silence. Yeah, but I mean, to find out that some African in the slums can do it. But you can't do what we are doing. But other things and stuff. Yeah, they got money. Yeah, they got power. But so do so many people. But yeah, the way I see it, you're asking too much. Thinking about it, we stuck here. So it's a job. Well, you're happy, you're grateful, but what I'm talking about is it must be suffering. It must be step by step by step by step. You're on the rock carpet, mate. So it must be suffering. But if it's not suffering, then it's not billions of years old. Then it's something brand new. Then it's an episode. But that's what I'm talking about. Well, that's what the empire is talking about. What was inside? So is the person mad? Or is it a secret society? So if you don't have the power, then how can they have the power? Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. I'm also like you. He's talking philosophy with only $2. He's not looking at the homeless, the beggars. To me, they look like they're the very monster. So to hell with them. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is step by step by step. And other formalities. But if I'm drinking, so must be the very darkness. But it doesn't work like that. But that's what I mean. Finally it happened. Finally it's unanimous. People can see there's something going on. Which is what I'm saying. A secret society that's not like ours. So what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to burn these people with hot water? Hold them hostage? Even better, mate. Make money. Look at the rock carpet, mate. Well, I mean, there's only so much you can do. Well, that's what I'm talking about. They repeating themselves. I heard what you said. You got your episodes. So surely we need our episodes. Well, you got your fucking episodes. So many people have died on the Russia front. Russia front is nothing. This is the front, what I'm tell you. It can't be the government. You're talking about a stomach with no business. If you don't have a business, then you don't mess with the mafia. But if the mafia don't mess with you, so why are you so scared? What are you scared of? It's like mistaking a leader for a servant. Yeah, but they make that mistake all around the world. But if you're so ugly, then it doesn't make sense. So how can you go to sleep? Well, the best thing to do, make episodes. Then we'll see who the champion is. But that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what the empire is talking about. Because they wants to know about the wasp nest. Is the stereotypical, the classical, eternal mistake. The last few minutes is an episode. Well, that's what I'm saying. We're stuck here. So why should we be stuck here? Well, it's spooky. It's scary. I caught them. But that was a long time ago. So if you're stuck here, then you need outside. Well, that's what I mean. We're stuck here. What I don't think, the message is not going out. With those criminals, those people with dicks, and there's also white ones. What then? Are you supposed to be upset? Or are you supposed to be suicidal? Or be what they're asking? Which is probably better, because you must go to sleep. Finally it happened. But I got a lot of things, mate. It's an office, mate. Well, I guess that's another episode, mate. Ant-Man in the carpet. It's only in the carpet. There's a quantum realm. We in the metaphysics. The reality of the Russia front. The reality of the future. But etc, etc, etc. Other excuses. But for people around the world, if I can hide away from you, it's only hidden. But a lot of stuff has happened. What I think, it could be millions of years. But what's another 20,000? 20,000 years is nothing. What I'm trying to say is, that's another episode. So, out of beers. In other places, it's open. It is a nice country, but it's got its own type of problems. But with those problems, what I see is episodes are better. Take a look. Have it to yourself. They've had nothing to themselves. So that's why I said, oh, you're struggling. It's time to fucking laugh at you. But I mean, have it to yourself. Like a girl, got to hold your puss in. You come to this level. If you come to this level, mate, you are doomed. But then if you are doomed, what's your point? But that's another episode. But that's like a rich person. A real rich person. Somebody who rather pay for this. Something logical, sensible, reliable. Because who will be around? They will be around. But that's what I mean. Something sensible. But that's another episode. So we have to patiently wait to squeeze our legs. Don't be talking philosophy, mate, unless you've been back home. But like central London or America, you've got all those things. So then surely you must have an episode. Blame Melissa. But she's not stupid. What I think is, you got to hold your piss, you know what I mean? You want to see the rock carpet. You want to see where Ant-Man is jumping. Where Dune is playing. But you got your episodes. Well, unless it was something else. Probably because we're stuck in a place that don't exist. The sooner you realize it, mate, doesn't exist, the sooner you see the currency. Well, that's for choosing the bland, choosing those people, instead of choosing the other option, which doesn't exist. But what I've tried to tell you, you're going to be incapacitated, asleep. How can you ever fall asleep? Knowing there's something like that that's inching closer. Finally, it's happened. Wow. It's another episode. Then you got to squeeze your pussy in, mate. But yeah, thank you for the help. Doesn't make a difference. But what I'm saying, are you blind? Deaf? Then if you're not, why are you doing shit like that? But that's another episode. It can't repeat itself. You can only pay for the thing. Or else, it's just another episode, mate. An episode that makes sense. Logical. Otherwise, you think you got no family, no friends. In a place like this, if you are lost, then you have to. Otherwise, you wouldn't be trying to mess with the hierarchy so close to a vampire. But that's another episode. So probably I might make one more, but that's another day. Today's paying off the debts, favors, mortgages, all the important stuff, all the loyal customers. If I'm drinking and smoking, we drinking and smoking. Another episode from DJ Slaydem. Trying to meet that marketplace, mate. But that's what I'm saying. You're stuck on this level. This level, you can't do something. But only marketing and stuff. Can you do something? But if we stuck, well, surely say it's my house. Surely say it's over. Or surely say I won the lotto. Anything except reality. But that's another episode. Because what I'm trying to say is the person dead? So how can you repeat yourself? Is that Mad Max? But so many places in the world. How can it be one person? So if it's one person, that's another episode, mate. Eh? But you haven't seen an episode. Be like, hey, what's the smell? It's not black people. It's not white people. That's a smell, mate, eh? Of being a colored person. A gangster. Africa today. The world today. Well, there's something going on. Want to do something? Let's see who can make episodes when it's just another episode in the world. But those decisions are up to the council. They're not up to the leader. Without a leader, there's no empire. Vultures and African bullshit. But at least we've got episodes. So we'll go step by step. Baby steps or steps in the mountains of Afghanistan. But have it to yourself. You've had nothing to yourself. Not even a piece of booty. Not even a fucking T-bone steak. But such is the universe, mate. But Ant-Man in the carpet, mate. Doesn't compare to Pirate's treasure. But that's another episode, mate. For somebody who cares. Somebody who's broke. But here's the rock carpet. Carpet of music, bro. The rock carpet of Dune. Sky Television and all the biker gangs out there. Don't compare, my friend, to the rock carpet, bro. The rock carpet, mate. Money and power, mate. Have it to yourself, mate. You wanted it so much. So if you're stuck in one of these places with your time and schedule, mate, you need to be fast, but even better, make a house, a vampire's castle. But that's another episode, mate. For somebody who's broke. Not somebody with money. But that's another episode. Philosophy don't work unless you can back it up. It don't work with biker gangs. I guess it happens. Look on the internet. It's a living organism, bro. Decisions. Got to stop that bullshit, mate. But that's another episode. Have it to yourself. You've got nothing to yourself. Not even a plate of salsa. This is the rock carpet, bro. Too many episodes, bro. That's been the champion, bro. Too many episodes, mate. But no episodes from the rock carpet, mate. Wanna make good music? You need to use it, bro. If you can't use it, then you need to be about it. No more pipe dreams. It's all about paying for it, mate. I caught these people. But that was a long time ago. But that's another episode, mate. Try to be professional. Of course you miss somebody. But more than that, you miss the money. Because if you're going to make money from it, you can do anything, Because with money, bro, comes the power and respect, mate. Bitches and hoes. But unless you can do something, mate, then we've got another secret society. But such is life. Just another episode, mate. In the heads territory, mate. Big up to the gang. G's up, DMS and CLS. But who's the leader around here? Just make sure. But that's another episode, mate. Big up to the empire. It's all about paying your way out. Don't try to bribe your way out. Let me pay for this shit. We stuck here, but that's another episode.